All right. Oh, there's a white team with a flag. Love it. All right, so here's something we don't have is a flag on the green side. We do not have. All right, folks, welcome. Woo. Welcome to game 2 of these Ontario Winter Games. This face-off is between Team Green and Team White, two teams that are looking for a win right now. Both coming from losses. Won the Team Red this morning for White and Black on our side here. Black won their second game 3-2 just before this one. Game finished around 3. That was a 3-2 game, I believe, or 4-3, 3-2. Every game so far off by 1 goal, which is pretty much what you would expect out of this caliber. A lot of these teams are very close in terms of performance here, so it's not surprising that the scores are going to be close here. Our girls had quite the gap on the green team. They've had a little break here that almost went 6 hours, so they were trying to stay warm outside, doing their warm-up, try to wake back up here. So that could either make us or break us, but we'll see. I would assume Isla's going to be in net. Isla is a netminder from Burlington, from the Burlington Blast. This morning, stellar performance here by Cassidy Markman. If you've missed this morning, we've had some saves for you. That was beautiful to watch. This is really fun to see. Now keep in mind, if you didn't know, the AA or AAA cycle here in this tournament, there's first year's players going against players like 88 in front of me here. I just say that because she's my daughter, but you take Abby, who's a third year on her way out, university student, and you can play with someone that arguably just started playing U16. That's a massive gap. If you think about that in terms of playing years, you would have like a good 5 years across here. So for some of these players, this is an excellent opportunity to kind of see what's going on, get used to the speed, get used to the plays, and especially like how to kind of move around here. Again, it's one of those things that like it's a fast game and it's ever changing. There's a lot of different styles of play that you'll see here, a lot of different passes. So it's good for those first years to come here, and you know, whether you get a ton of ice time or not, it's still just good to see. So we'll try to get you guys a little closer, because this is going to be a good one. Both of these teams looking for some retribution after this morning. Both sides right now look to have a lot of energy. Nobody is skating slowly here right now. Big mix here for Team Green too. We have players from all over the place. Sudbury is represented, Burlington, Ottawa Impact, and both Impact and Force Team Nepean, West Ottawa, Kitchener, London, you name it, we have it. We have a couple of players from Richmond Hill. Can't forget about that power zone. Richmond Hill, who consistently year in, year out, pumps out some of the best players in the province. I think this is a good facet for us to see here. I might get us a little bit closer, but this is what you're going to see so far. "44 seconds left to go on the clock. We're going to get started. Let's go. and see what's gonna happen here. I'm excited, man. This is a long time coming. I've had the chance to see this from a long time ago. As I mentioned here, Abby was doing this when she was first year 16. So we've been at this for a little bit here. Team Green ready to roll. There's a black netting in front of us, but hopefully it won't get in the way too much. Team White ready to go. Team Green ready to roll. All right, here we go. We are the visiting team. Means we're going to start with the ring. I will keep an eye out for you. I believe I am correct to say that Isla's going to be in net. But, yeah, there we go. Isla number 1. You see her going here. Big fan. I've got a chance to see her play for a long time. All right. Here we go, folks. 4 10-minute periods of ringette for you. I will keep you up to date on what the timing is with the clock here. That was a close one. Maya straight out of the gate. Through the crease, though, White's got a 5 count coming for them. Top of the crease here. Maya got checked. We have a few Mayas on our team. So keep that in mind. White player taken out by her own player at the ringette line. And they'll go behind the net here, try to reset and get things going. From the side, 9 puts one nil. Isla there for that, no issues. Up the ice. That's Casey O'Connor behind the net here. She's got Abby with her and Maddie. Straight across to Maddie. She's gonna get that ring. There goes her. This line likes to settle things down a little bit. She'll put a small shot on. Abby is there, gets that ring back. Oh, tried to put one on. I think Abby thought the clock was gonna reset, so she's gonna put that across to Casey. And that shot went through, but I want to think that had a chance to go somewhere. Casey will put one down. A little too quick here. Abby chasing. Front of the benches. That bouncing ring off 2 players is going to go all the way down into green ends. And White will have a chance to set up shop. A little give and go between them. Number 4 behind the net here. I know a couple of players on that team. I'm looking for Taylor Holm, who's just off the ice now, Kitchener player. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Cutest shot clock horn I've seen in a long time. Here's Leah. She's going to break things out for us here. Down the middle. First pass. No issues. Here we go. There's Emma Riddle. She's going to go to the corner and try to get things set up. Very tight at the top of the triangle here. That's something that every one of these teams has done a really good job. Emma here with a steal. Go back to the quiet zone. We'll drop that off to Tegan. Tegan center field here. Going for a little skate. She's got a couple of players with her. One in the frame here. That's Maya. Back passes that back to Maya, who was diving, ended up in the crease. Team White is going to go back with this. Quick breakout. That's the name of the game so far, is going to be passing, and those quick breakouts are really what made the difference for teams here. The speed is there. Everybody's quick here. Here's 7. Pump and fake from the side. That shot's going wide. No reset. That's going to be a double for us here. Back-to-back shot clock violations. Good job, Team Green, to keep those girls at bay and get that ring moving. I'll skate that behind her net here. Up front. All the way up. Good job. A little give and go here. Here's Maya is going to go to the quiet side. There's a pick at the top. Good move. Oh, that pass to the side. Well intended for Mika Deering on the side here. And Mika just missed that at the edge. That was well played. The goalie was already kind of settled in, so that could have been a great chance for them. But here we are with White breaking out. They had a player almost breaking out behind us. That bounce off the board a little too strong, and White is going to end up with the ring here. And try to control that. They're at the end of the shot clock again. That shot, good save by Isla. Down the middle, intercepted by White. Ring's bouncing a little bit here. I'd be surprised if some of these kind of go here. Both of these teams have had a good break. That's a bit of a hook down the middle. Abby will spin and push that ring up. She had Casey there. Off the middle. That give and go is going to shoot White all the way in. That's a good job here. Sophie was on that, had her eyes open. Abby had the line. Both checking to try to get that ring back. Off to the side here. Green's going to be able to push out. Abby holds on to it. Little back pass. That's a good move. Charlotte is going to leave that ring back. Abby lost that in her skate. This is going to go quick, folks. There's 4:30 left in the first right now. This is not going to be a lot of stoppage in play, so expect this game to roll really quick. We'll stop here. Good back pass. Wrong team this time, but well intended. Oh, that's a shoulder. That went by. And it's one of those things where you're just trying, and Leah goes for it on the side. That ring into the crease. That was a great play by Leah Schmitzu here from Burlington to get the ring back for us. White off. Two players collided in front of me here. 8 got the worst of it. She's slow to get up. She's up now, but seems okay, but she's definitely holding on here. Up close. Isla's got a save on that. That'll reset. Green with a better start than this morning. Nice touch there. That was close. Good check. White so far. That's Taylor Holmes, number 17. Go on off to the bench for the White team. No give and go here. White pass across. That shot goes up high. 5 seconds on the shot clock. No shot. That got him a reset off our center. Playing the ring. Number 11 up close. And Isla makes a great save to keep it there. Battle for the ring. White gets that back off the crossbar. 2:34 left to go in the first. And White is still on this. No, you might be asking yourself, go 2 on when they're waiting. There's no need for that right now. Even game, nothing to lose right now. 2:16 left to go in the first. Give and go at the top. That ring intercepted in between. Maya is going to turn and cut in front of the net, and she's looking for a partner up the middle. That got tipped up the middle. 2-line pass. White's going to have to touch that first. And we are on our way back. This first period rolling really quick. 22. We'll shoot that deep in the end. 1:36 left to go in the first. Little feint. Oh, off to the side, give and go. And White is on the board first with a very quick give and go here at the top in front of the net. And gives no chance to Isla. That was a good play. If you're Team White, you're happy to see that. 1:30 to go in the first. I am not worried at all. There's lots of ringette left to go here. Up front. That was close. That was Manny got hauled down. You got 3 game players here. 88, Abby on the corner. Battle, get us that ring back. And she'll try to set it up from the corner. Quick shot off the corner will get us a reset. Casey O'Connor on the corner to get that. High player cutting back. She gets across. That shot from the top. Hit a couple of sticks. She's got some help here. Leah Smithu in. She's got Abby with her. Checking high. Abby's going to be on her way out though. So Leah's going to be going for a skate here on her own for a little bit. Cuts down the middle. Stop at center. That actually got a shot off. It'll count as one. We have 30 seconds left to go in the first here. That's going to be a full shot clock for White. Green player defense down. That opened the door, but White opted to stay off in the quiet zone. 17 seconds. Players streaking in. That's 11 for White. We'll get a shot off. That rebound up front, intercepted by Green, and we have a chance to go put one on. Not enough here. With 4 seconds to go, you're going to have to throw a shot on right now. Good battle along the boards. So far, 1-0 game for Team White. Not nervous at all. This is kind of sort of the way it started this morning, but a lot tighter. Well, if you're Green, you just keep chipping at it. Both teams got some good chances. I think if you're Team Green here, you want to take a couple of shots. We're a little easy on the, how can I put that? I don't know if you've seen the replay online. One of my, I kind of laugh at that. You know, sometimes you want to stop making plays and just be selfish and take a couple of shots. I think we're getting there here for these girls. They can all shoot, but we're 1 period in a 4-period game. Lots of time. Nothing to worry about. White's ready to go. Green is right behind them. Fans are ready. Green is going to have Mika Deering. I'm going to go around them later and try to make sure I have the pronunciation right. As a French guy, some of these names are pretty tricky. White will start this. They will start the second and the 4th period. We're starting the 3rd. Good stick there to stop that at the line. But White, with a good bounce, will get across at the top. Isla's there, no worries. Oh, they got a reset on that, man. That ring went wide. Good little tap. That's going to go over the line. And White will have to go over there. That's going to be 2 sides. 2 sides, a.k.a. both sides, for whoever, if White was going to go. That was close. Yeah, skate blade off, folks, right there. Yeah, that's Maya. So 17 Maya is going to have to go get her skate blade and get that put back on here. Something you see a little more nowadays with removable blades. Players limping around trying to scooch their way back to the bench. There's going to be a Team Green ring in our end here. I assume they have the necessary tools to put that back on. You just have to clip it on, so should be fine. That is 88 going around the net. She's gonna push a defense in for a 5-second count. That pass across the top hit a skate. Intercepted by White. 2-line. Good job, Green, getting to it first. Let's see if that can push back the other way around. Good tip here. If Green could have got to that. Oh, look at that. Give and go here between Casey and Abby. Abby kind of stuck along the boards here. She's going to try to make some room. We got some changes coming potentially. Maddie's going to go in. We'll get some skates going here. There's a back pass right for you here. Leah with a quick shot up close. She is still on her own back there. And 10 with a nice try, but had to hit the brakes. There's a lot of company with her back there. That's Taylor Holmes for White. She'll push that up. White here. That pass across intended for number 17, Taylor Holmes, who wouldn't have shot that. She would have went away. That was pretty wide. Green up. That bounced off the tip. White with a quick shot down low, ends up going wide to the left side. We'll reset the clock. Green's got a room here. Oh, that's a little too strong, but we're still on it. It's Alexa who had to push that up front. Good shot up front. That shot through traffic. Brought to you by Tegan. There's a check here at the top, but White is going to go with that. Dangerous pass here. Catching that completely blinded on the White side. Up top. 13 tried to go through. Got the door shut. So no passage there. Another try. Isla with a save. White played that in the zone. They got a 5 count. She's got some help here. Maya's going to go help her. Up to the middle. That's a good display of skating by Jenna, who has to go around. Maya was there. That was close to the line. But Maddie saves that right on the line. 6:15 left to go in the second. She's going to go around for a skate. Her teammates coming over. Here's Casey. Pass back across. Abby's going to have to put something on. They're going to force her to throw one. She's going to put one on, and they're going to get a reset here. Good timing. Maddie was sitting in front. Abby took a shot right on her. That backhand up close. Stopped by Team White. 5:46 left to go in the second.
Let's go, Green. Got one.
Casey, Abby, and Maddie are going to stay there. There's lots of traffic up front. You think they want to shoot? Everybody's over there. Yeah, she did. And that shot almost went out, and Abby was there for a rebound. Talk about a... that was Casey. Sorry that was there. Casey will drop one on. Stopped in the middle. That's going to haul a player down, and that's going to be a penalty for Team Green coming. Good catch in the middle for Casey. Casey put a shot on. That shot down the middle. You got to like... I'm a big fan. Look, I've said it the first game. I'm a big fan of some free pass shots. Every once in a while you want to take some, but this was kind of comical that there was so many people there. Hit a rebound and broke loose, and Casey, I believe, or Abby were right there for a rebound. That could have actually worked. Bit of an unorthodox play, but if you're going to try stuff, try it here. There's enough talent on the ice here to make up for some small errors, so this is when I would do it. 8, lots of speed down the middle. White tries to go for a backhand. Isla's there, no problem. She saw that the whole way. Heads up here. It's getting crowded over there, and White, with a lot of speed, was able to skate away with the ring. Leah up top here. Gonna have to help out on center. That's Taylor Holmes. She's gonna skate, turn around, and look for an option. Nothing there. Go to the quiet zone and wait for her partner to come in. Number 9's going to fake this. She's got a forward coming in and one more sitting at the line here. So just keep that in mind. There's the third. He's going to have to put something on here. That shot goes wide, so no reset. That'll do it. 4:25 left to go in the second. Green ring. And White doing a good job at controlling that ring. Was rolling into the corner, and Leah did an amazing job at settling that ring down to get going in the other direction here. Try to go around 11. The crowd reacting to that, but it's all good. White in our end here. 3:43 left to go in the second. Player brought down at the top. There's 22 seconds left in the penalty. That shot by 4 will hit the target, but go wide. And Alexa in the corner battling 2 players. Saw this. Maya helping now. That pass across to 88. Oh, and she tucks one in on the goal line. And puts White up by 2 here. That'll be the end of our penalty that had 3 seconds left to it. So with 3:29 left to go here, Green is in the same position as this morning. Down 2 goals. But if you remember, they did come back and even things out within a minute and a half. So I, for one, am not worried. Player taken out at the line hard. Refs looking the other direction. Completely missed that call. That was Jenna that was coming across and it's taken out, but it's going to be what it's going to be for this one. Good little wait here at the line. We got a couple of players up there. Good job across that one timer. That was virtually the same shot as the other side. Quick one. Just ends up going off the post behind the net. White here. Lots of room here to make that pass down the middle. They're now looking for someone to go in. They were short a player that just jumped in. 5's going to go from the top. And let her forward kind of dance around. 2:20 left to go in this second. Player down here. That was Abby who ended up tripping. We've seen a few of those. Not as bad as the Olympic ice. They seem to have more players falling over there than they usually are, but that was close here. Good battle along the boards here. That pass up in the air will stop 88 from grabbing that, and White has a chance. Gig hook here. No call. Good thing she let go of that because that was a hooking call. 88 had her hands wrapped around that player. That shot went off someone, and Isla put her pad down and made a good stop. Casey will drop that over. That give and go at the line. Green, for some reason here, just an inch off. And if you remember, I mentioned some of the tiredness from before here. Their intentions are great, but are just a fraction of a second off. Isla, good stop here. Apparently that went wide, no reset. White player from the corner. Taylor tried to put one through our defense. Did not work. That's reset right there, right at the buzzer. There goes Charlotte, puts it up the ice. Green just needs to do little things here. They do need to do big things. Check here, check there, one more skate, one more push. You just need little stuff. It's gonna happen. They've had good chances so far. That shot across, hit a body, that one's on. Got us a reset. White's gotta have to push that back to her so she can play it behind her. Good job down the middle. That's a check that got the ring all the way back. But guess what? White still on it. That's a good eye from our defense to see that. We'll put that down. That period's over, folks. As I mentioned, those periods are going to fly by. And that is the end of the second. So we're a period behind compared to this morning. Team White up 2-0. I, for one, as I mentioned, am not worried. Lots of time, lots of ring yet to go here. Everybody on both of these teams capable of changing things up. That goal down the line was really pretty. We, right after, missed one by a couple of inches. So it's going to happen. You just got to keep working, like I said, just little things. You don't try to do big things here. You don't need to. Everybody skates. But so far for Green, it's just getting the little bit of one touch. You just need one. Couple here, couple there. We'll get things going. All right, folks. Third period, we start with the ring. Maya, Charlie's Upshaw's down there. On D. All right, here we go. Period number 3 on the way. Expect another quick one here. Quick pass up front. Ooh, this is what I was telling you. If Maya, oh, my bad. If Maya hits that ring, his game changes. That's a dangerous play to venture out in front of your net like that with 2 players on you. The White will do a good job at getting that deep. That quick shot off Isla, no problem. We'll get him a reset. So White is going to set up shop in the corner here on the right side. Good little check to get that ring moving. Don't want to give those players too much room. That's one thing that those forwards are great at. If you give them a little space, they will find a way to sneak through. At the bottom here, Isla saw that the whole way. Somehow trying to play this ring here. She's on her own here. Green, we're off to the side, so White is going to keep possession. 8:49 left to go in the third. White back in here. Pretty pass. She'll go off to the corner and put that across. Intended player was not there, so that pass up front is not going to hit anything. That's going to be a green ring. That's a Shot clock violation. Off to the side. 2 white players already on it. Did a good job at getting to it here. That first pass misses, no problem. D helps both sides for green. I didn't know if anybody touched that ring, but clearly they haven't. So we are back in our end. Up front here, Team White going for it. Well, that little back pass a little too much, and green might take advantage of this here. As I say that, White back on the ring immediately. Oh! 8 slides a ring that just managed to squeak by Isla. I don't think anybody was expecting a shot. And that, I believe, was a pass that sure enough went straight down and in. So green here has dug himself a little hole. 3-0 with 7:44 to go in the third. And now they'll need to step on the gas here. That's Teagan. Up in front. But they'll play that behind them. White here at the line, looking for an option. They got space. Number 10. And Isla stops that there. Kate went to go around. That ring seems like it welded itself to the ice. And we are in trouble here. Good job. Leah to jump in. White recouped that ring. And White's gonna sit there here. Leah tried to make that happen a little bit. That pass across handle. And that's the difference, right? Little things like those passes going across, you know, give or take 40 feet. And White handling them. Watch this close here. Good job putting your stick on there. Off we go. Drop a pass up and turnovers right now for green. Oh, look at that. That was a well play shift here. Maya Moss came out with some speed and caught White sleeping. Good battle so far. Baker was out there, but now we are back in our end with White on it. Maya back up front here. That's going to be a reset. That's going to be a goalie ring. Everybody going for it. White, in a hurry here, has figured out that they get to it quick, they might have a chance, and Charlie got caught behind the net here. Bicep White player, but guess what? Jenna came in and was like, yeah, I don't want to. And battled for that, got the ring back, but want to move it or lose it. So White with 5:23 to go, down by 3, looking for a little love here, a little luck. And like I said, that's gonna come from someone, just a little more. One more skate, one more stretch. Down the middle, no room, door shut. Quick shot by White. I'll get him a reset. That's Taylor Holmes. Pump fake. She'll drop that. The number 8 will take one. Hit a body up front. And Green will attempt here to string that together. Abby had Casey up front. Casey got tripped up. That's going to be a delayed call. That's going to be 4 in for Green here. Like I said, you might be able to buy yourself some time. Wow, that was close. 4 in now. That pass across. That'll do it for that 4 in, but we are going on the power play. Good pass up by Abby to Casey, who just got tripped up by the white defender. So with 4:32 left to go in the third, we are on the power play. It's going to be a timeout here. Let's say a timeout from the green team, who's going to put a plan together. If you're green right now, possessions is where it's at. This has really been the difference here. It's not a who's got more skills or not. It's just one of those things where some days you stab, some days you don't. And right now, green just has to get the momentum going, to get some stabs going and put a little more pressure, and that's going to work it for them. They are not off by a mile here, but little things in AAA make a big difference. Green ready to go. Isla is still on the bench for us. Isla's gonna wait. Nope, Green's gonna put 4 in. Isla's gonna be at the bench here, and she might have a massive skate back. Leah with Maya. Emma Riddle in front of the net right now. That bounce off to the side. Tegan on the bottom right down here with the ring right now. Tegan to Leah. Leah pass across to Maya. Maya spin, tries to get that back. White intercepts, but look at this. Right down the middle. That was Emma who just hit the side, and Tegan will get that back to Leah. Good job getting the ring back. That shot up high, 20 seconds, back to Leah here. 4 in, good quick shot, got us a reset. Good job, Tegan. Here we go. Now they're stabbing, 9-2, Maya, hey, there you go. Right. Little things, folks. You don't need big ones. The best sequence so far for Team Green with 3:41 to go. Drops Team White's lead by 1, and it is 3-1 in the third. Well executed 4 in. Hats off to our coaches, Tanya, Megan, and Jessica here, who with a right call to call a timeout, drop 4 in, leave Isla back, and get us going. Look at White though. Straight out of the gate. Isla with a great save. Saw that player coming in, streaking down straight. That pass across to a White player up front. Now you're going to laugh. You're going to be like, you just mentioned keeping rings. Whoa! Isla back across. Kate Hales battling behind the net here. That is a big battle. You want to reset, Isla's going to go up. She says, you know what? Let's shoot this up. I'm going to do it myself. Gets the ring back. 16, Kate got checked. That pass across up front. Team White takes a few mistakes. And they are back up by 3. And it is 4-1. As I just spoke about some stabbing, Team White comes back on with a couple of good checks and a couple of good passes. 4-1 with 2:44. Team Green looking to put that together now. Maya's out there with Casey and Abby. So a bit of a change here, not pass too hard. Abby's got a lot of people in front of her. Won't be able to go too far there. Put a shot on though. That rebound's there. That's going to be a green ring. went through the crease here. We're going to have a line change. It's Emma Teagan and Leah now. We're going to try to put something together. Oh, good move to get that to Leah. Emma just a quick pump fake and bought herself enough room. The ring stopped. Green still on it. Battle behind the net. Similar to what was just happening in our end. Green doing a good job putting some pressure on, and White has to dump the ring in. They'll do that. Hit the side of the net with 2 seconds to go. Won't have enough time. That's going to be a goalie ring. Good job, Green. 1:42 left to go in the third. Maddie's going to look up here. White intercepts. They'll shoot 7 in with some speed. She'll go off to the back of the net and off to the right side of Island. She'll drop that. Number 9 is looking for a pass. 2 players coming in right now. Top of the net squeezed off. 9 has to opt out. 7 seconds. That shot's going to give him a reset. And Jenna has to go behind the net. She's looking for someone. Got checked. And we are battling in a corner. Green again here on D. And White recovers down the middle. Good battle up the boards here. Maddie O'Neill was coming in with some strength. Did a good job. .41 seconds left to go here, so a shot clock and then some for Team White to play with. Team Green will have to get something going here, and that's White extends this lead. In control so far, 30 seconds left to go. Down the center. That's the cleanest across that I've seen in a while. Good pick down the center. 4 turned around for a shot. Couldn't get a shot off. Abby will drop that way too far for her forwards to get, and White will get to it first. That'll be the end of the period right here with 1 second to go. And Team Green will want to get things going in a hurry here once we get going again. Bonjour.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, you scream for ice cream. So Team Green down 3 goals. We'll need to get some stuff going. Team White, arguably right now, doing a very good job at checking, especially in our end, giving our defense a lot of trouble.
Did we lose Wes? Yeah, they become freaking cold chickens today. Eyes are wide open.
Like, whoa!
I'm just partying.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm supposed to be sleeping, too bad.
Yeah. Nap time will be later. All right, folks. I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I'm not worried. 3 goals in Ringette in 10 minutes is not a lot to make back. But so far, for Green to have their fortune change, we're going to need to step on the gas. And I'm going to say, having a long day at the rink here, I have to wait for a good 5 hours plus here. Might be starting to hit the legs. Team White, although played at 1, so a little bit of a less of a gap here. Got the same schedule tomorrow. I forgot to change a period. I'll do that for us right here in a second here. On the side. I'm gonna wait for a stoppage of play. And all the time, but didn't do it. And now, White again in our end. Doing a great job. Nice try. Astoria Green's day here. Isla with a good save. Green through the crease. That's going to be a White ring. That bounce in the middle, just not happening for Green today. That first pass is critical to getting out of there, and for some reason Green right now is just, that first one is bouncing off skates, tips, you name it. So it's giving them a tough time to settle in. 4-1, 9:06 to go. 13 White here in the quiet zone. Little back pass, good read by our defense. 2 players on, ring across here, so that was a good job, Mika, to get to it. Challenge up front, Maya off the stick of the goalie, and White hangs on. Wide open net for Maya. And hits the stick. She has a good shot here down low. Good check. Good job, Maya. That was our, it's Mia. There you go. Maybe it's Mia. I call him Maya. 17 is Mia. Mia or Maya? Mia, 17. Okay, there you go. I'll get to it. They're both Mia? Okay. All right, folks, I cleared it up. I have been wrong all day. Leah Senator. Down the line. That was Leah. So I've been calling Mia's Maya's, and I apologize.
One more goal! Let's go!
2 fired up here. 4-2. White in our end. Lots of time left on the clock. 7:50 to go. White so far. Trying to put something together. That pass goes across. Good read and a good battle at the line. Casey was there to try to play it. That ring bounces back off to a White stick. Give and go up front. Quick pass, man. Goalie ring. Charlie Upshaw went to the ring at the ringette line, and Casey was there, and sure enough, that bounces off. That throw to the side will end up on the White stick. Pass across. Another battle at the top here. Mia's there. That bounces off. Abby was going to push that ring off. And now we're in. Teague's going to go in. She gets crushed behind the net. And I'm... yeah, that was close, folks. All right. Little give and go here. On the back of the skates. Story of the game for Team Green. White in our end. White is really capitalizing on all these little touches. And like I said, its possession is huge here. White, 7. Oh, boy, oh boy. And that ring, that's going to end up on a White stick here, but it's going to be a White free play. Either she's calling that 5 seconds or they saying it was inside. That ring went off the glass, off the back of Island. 6:31. Refs are thinking about it. That's going to be a white ring. We'll take that over them calling it a goal. As I don't think it went in, but that will require a replay later. That's Taylor Holmes dropping it off. Up close. That ring's going to end up in front of Isla in the middle. Leah with some space here. Push it up. 1-4. Good speed. Oh, just like that. White on the attack here. Good job at the line to stall that player down. Leah will get the ring back. She's looking for an option. Got checked at the line. White player is there. That almost took both sides, but White's still on it. In front of Isla. Back and forth. No goal in the crease. White just missed this. That was almost getting too close for comfort here. Well, they're looking for an option, and we're going to go down the rink. Mia, she's got Maddie, and we're chasing the ring here. There's 5:22 left to go in the fourth, and the window is closing. White somehow doesn't go both sides here. And they'll set up shop in our end with 5:05 left to go in the fourth. That back pass somehow connects. Thank goodness that ring was rolling and 11 couldn't get a shot off. Isla saw that. She'll drop that behind her. She'll be a goalie ring here. Shot clock didn't reset on time. If I say someone's name wrong, by all means, come and correct me. I will gladly change it around. I'm sure I messed up a few here. Especially for both Mias that I've been calling Maya all day. Good checking along the board here. Goalie ring, green here. Not giving up, 44-33, sorry. Up top. From behind the net here. Down the middle, good little hustle. White with the ring. Careful, 2-3 of them now. Woo! That was close to the left side, and White will recuperate that ring. From the side, lots of room at the top. White in control here is the story of this game. Might have some help here. That shot clock down to 3 seconds. That shot will not go off. I'll give us the ring back, goalie ring. 3:35 left to go. That was a long buzzer. Ring in the air. At the light. That's Alexa looking for someone. Charlie across. We're gonna have to go up here. Woo! And sure enough, had the line just overskated a little bit, and White recovers this. Is the story of the game for Green. Three minutes left to go here. And White is in control. Got a reset off that. They got the ring back. We have a player that left in the middle of White attacking here. Down the center. Mia here did a good job at getting there in time. Give and go. Good job. She's got Sophie there, wide open. Big save by the white goalie to keep this tight with 2:23 to go. That would have been exactly what Team Green needed. White back on the offensive. Seven White up front, bouncing ring. Leah, that ring intercepted again. And what was a breakout is now an active defense. .138 left to go. White with some space here. Isla with a good save. That's Charlotte looking for someone up front. That's Tegan. Up front, stop. That's going to be a penalty on White for a hooking call. With 1:13 left to go here. A minute 13. Just saying. They're gonna try to fix the clock. Close enough. We'll take it. I won't argue for one. All right, Green here. 1:12 left to go. 4 in. You got Abby out there with Mika, T, and Leah. And Tegan up front. Off to the side. That pass across. Let's go, Team Green here. You'll want to get things going soon. Couple players flip around up front. Down low here. That shot will get us a reset. With 45 seconds to go, you want to get on that now, but the ring lands behind the player. Abby doing a good job to try to get that off, but with 35 seconds to go, White will dump that in the end. They will, on the other hand, need to put something on fast here, because they are running out of time, and that's going to be our ring. With 18 seconds to go, Green can at least try to get one closer. Leah, bouncing ring. And that'll do it, folks, with 10 seconds to go. White in possession here, down the middle. That quick shot will give him one. And White is up 5-2 with 6 seconds to go. I hate to tell you this, people, but I do not think we're going to make it back. 6:04, or six seconds, not 6:04. 6 seconds left to go. If you're Tegan, I'm taking a shot here, so I'm just going to park you guys right here. She'll fire it down to the side. That did not work. So White is going to get that back. And with 3 seconds to go, do you think they're going to shoot it? Why not? You might as well. Look, if you're Team Green, you go back, have a great night, eat well, right? This is the way today ran. And Team Green down 2 here. In day 1. So I'm going to wait for the handshakes, because that's what I do. Once those handshakes are done, I'm going to head off. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. I believe we're playing Team Blue, right? First thing at 10. So we have 2 games tomorrow, 10 o'clock and 5. So if you're part of the blue or red contingent, I will see you then. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. You guys have a great day.